Hello and welcome to our NoXG video, and today we're going to be doing something, well, very different in fact. As you can tell, we're doing like kind of like a, what is it called, exhibition match. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm doing it with my girlfriend. In fact, she wanted to come on YouTube, and I couldn't think of anything better to do than really to talk about kind of like girl gamers and all that in this kind of video. She gave me some topics that she wants me to talk about. Unfortunately, she wouldn't talk with me today, but well, I wouldn't be able to talk like seriously. To be fair, I can't really do it with anyone in the room, let alone doing a dual com unless it was Alex. To be fair, we've already done one of them, but they're not too bad once they're in it. We're both kind of commentators in a fact, so it's kind of easy. So what we're doing really is just doing a match against each other. I'm Spurs and she is Chelsea. She doesn't really watch football, so she doesn't know. She knows how to play a little bit, but she tries her best. That's what I could say. And I have got some kind of things when I was saying like what do you want me to say and all that. And she said that I'm not selfish. It's not all about scoring goals. I like to help my opponents out. That is all what it is about. And I think that kind of shows in this game. Like it's like she helps me out, then I help her. It's like I don't even mean to, like, even when it comes to like throwing the ball out for like a throw in, I always do that, and it annoys the hell out of me. And I just say she likes to slide and just hit the ball up. So talking about girl gamers, as in you don't really see many, and every time like I hear about them, like who was it? That's it. I heard it from Woody. They're always saying like how girl gamers always like love to attention seek and all that, and I've never really noticed any girl gamer that, well, to be fair, I only know like a couple, but they're not like really like, when you say the word gamers, I'm like kind of thinking girls that play, but I'm guessing what they mean by girl gamers is like kind of like me, where I play Xbox quite a bit. I'm guessing they mean that when they play Xbox, they play it for quite a bit, whereas some of the girls I know that play Xbox, they don't really play it that much, so I couldn't really class them as girl gamers. And whenever you play against a girl on Xbox, don't score against them, because you get the death stare of hell. When I score the goal in this, I do literally get a death stare of hell, and it's not the best for the rest of the game. It's such an off-putting. That's how they win the game sometimes. But really, with girl gamers, you don't really see many of them, but when you do, like, I think there's an Optics women's team. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that one, but I'm not 100% sure if they actually do have a women's team. I'm pretty sure they do. I can remember something about a women's team, but I'm not really 100% sure about that. But you don't really see many girl gamers commentators, really. I don't really know why that is, because you would have thought that they're probably the best to commentate, because most girls, to be fair, have like kind of like a clear voice and they can kind of commentate really well. Whereas guys, they like I don't know. It depends on the range of your voice, because like some people have really deep voices and it's no good on the mic, and some people have squeaky voice and no one likes it. But it's hard to get that balance, to be fair, especially if you can't really help it. If you speak like it, you can't really help it unless you can put on a voice all the time. But yeah, so I would have thought there'd be more. I know there's one on Machinima, I think, or I've seen one where she does like a cooking kind of thing. I haven't really watched it. I remember clicking on it because I was wondering, because it like the thumbnail had like a picture of a woman cooking, but then it was about gaming, so I was kind of intrigued to what she was doing. And I think she was doing like cooking something, then showing gameplay, and I don't get how that ties in with gaming whatsoever. But it's her video, to be fair. But also, what was going on, she wanted to talk about scandals as well, like the football scandals, and how really footballers are not footballers anymore. And that's kind of true in a sense that, like, you see like Ryan Giggs, Rooney, who else, John Terry, Ferdinand, well, I don't know if Ferdinand has, but whatever, all of them like cheating, all of them not doing stuff that footballers do. If you want to see a footballer, you need to go and see Balotelli. He is the lad of lads. He is like the proper footballer, and how he lives is amazing. And I can remember reading something like what was it? It's like Rooney's like his prostitute kind of thing. It's like I think it was like, it said like an hour later, Balotelli rung up the same prostitute and did exactly the same, but he didn't get caught for it. He didn't get charged with anything, because like he weren't in a relationship. So it's quite funny. I'm not too sure if Balotelli's even in a relationship, but I wouldn't have thought so with his lifestyle. It'd be a bit crazy in the sense of being Balotelli. He likes to do anything spontaneously, and I think that's basically what he loves to do. He just loves the adrenaline and he loves being rich, which is kind of good. But I think footballers have became like a bit over their head kind of thing. I don't know about early footballers because obviously I wasn't born then, so I can't really say anything about like 1950 footballers and all that, because I really don't know a footballer from a footballer. So but I'm looking at like Alan Shearer and all that, and I think I remember watching him play towards his end of his career, and like he looked like a proper footballer. He never went down if it was too easy. Well, that's my opinion on it. I don't know if you disagree, because you might have seen him like in his earlier days where he might have done, but when I saw him, I don't think he went down when he had to. Like, he actually, if he got fouled, he would go down, but that's only because he was brought down rather than just like skipping over. Whereas you see like Drogba, like you just have a little touch on him and he'll fall over and do a gambol and then cry at the ref. But I think footballers have gone like that, especially with national teams. There's a lot of debate about national pride and all that with England anyway, and I think really the only reason why, and I can't remember who hit the nail on the head with this, but I think there is just that was it. It's my PE teacher. I remember now. But I think there's just too much pressure on them, and that, well, not really pressure, but they don't win anything. Like, if you look at Spain, people are queuing up to watch to play for Spain purely because they win a lot. They've won 3 major tournaments in a row, maybe 4 in 2 years' time with the World Cup in Brazil, but they win a load of things, and I'm pretty sure England would be exactly the same, lining up to play if they actually won. I know obviously that's a bit like kind of like, oh well, you're only there for winning, but it's true really. If you're on a losing team and you have an option to go to a winning team, you would choose that winning team like 99% of the time. And if you don't, it's maybe either, I don't know what kind of factors, because like if you choose winning over losing, I'm pretty sure every person would choose winning than losing, to be fair. And really, I think that is kind of the point that's been hit on. There's a great goal by Adebayor, but I think they do lose too much to care really. Like say Rooney and all that, they get so much money that they can afford to like not play well, and they don't need to play well, and that's how they see it. Whereas you look at like Oxlade-Chamberlain, who else was the new ones? Cleverley, Smalling, all them kind of people. I don't know if Cleverley went. Smalling went. I don't think he did. But all them players are so young, and they don't actually have that amount of money to say that they can kind of just get away with not playing that well. But they like playing for England. That's their ambition. That's what they want to do, which I think that's what we need in our squad. I know, yes, they're maybe not the most experienced players, and we do need a bit of experience, but if we're going to get experience, we need an experienced player that's going to actually play and play well. Yes, Rooney does play well on his days, but also he can be a bit of a letdown when it comes to losing his temper, not playing well, and I think you need a kind of balance between that, and I think some players can actually do that, and I thought that was going in when we played that. So that is kind of my opinion on like the scandals and stuff like that. I think really footballers have got a bit like over the top with the money. Yes, you wouldn't decline the money if you're a footballer. I know I wouldn't, and I know anyone else wouldn't, because you'd have to be pretty stupid. So yeah, that's my kind of like news on the scandals. And the last kind of point on the thumbnail, if you've had a look at it, is questions. And you're probably thinking, well, what questions have you got for us then? And basically what I wanted to ask you is, have you got any questions? It's like anything at all. If it's real life, if it's gaming, if it's sport, I would love to hear from that, from any questions, and start up kind of like a question kind of series as well, where like every like week or month I get some of your questions and try and answer them as best as possible. That's what I want to do. I do like the sound of doing that, purely because I like answering questions, and it's a pretty good video to do. Like if you've got any questions about me, any questions about sport in general, or sport in my life, or even just like about gaming in general, I probably can search a bit of gaming for you and find out some stuff that probably you can't find, and I will try and spend my time doing that. So that's kind of like what I wanted to talk about with the questions is, have you got any? Comment them. If you don't think that they're appropriate to comment, personal message them, right on our channel wall. I see them on the emails, and I really would enjoy to see them comments and see the questions, because I do like answering questions quite a lot, and I like to get a good like question video out to do with like all of you lot really. So I really would like to do that. If you do want to comment, definitely leave a comment, and even if it's just one comment, it's better than nothing, and I can answer that question in like a more in-depth detail if there is only like one or two. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. That is kind of like a Mail Monday kind of thing with Woody, or to be fair, I've seen a lot of commentators do it, where they do like a lot of questions, and they don't normally do them a lot. Gamers normally don't do them a lot, to be fair. I think it's only Woody I've seen do, and Machinima do like weekly videos of mail, but they can afford to, because I bet they get bloody loads of emails and comments saying how do you do this and all that. So yeah, so there's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got a bit of enjoyment out of this video. Like, rate and comment, and subscribe if you can. Keep a like on there. We're getting a lot of likes, which is always good. See if we can get up to like 10 likes. That'd be pretty cool. I know that's obviously not a lot to most people, but it's a starting point for us, and we would enjoy getting them 10. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and we will see you again next time. Bye bye.